probably had the passion for it, all my life. I probably took the initiative when I was 13. I'm 24 now. Took the initiative off a DMX album. That's one of my favorite albums. It's Dark and Hell is Hot. Because I felt like it was a void that was missing in music in general. When Pac passed, that was the energy I love. Something that it's gritty, it's grimy, you can relate to it, and it's storytelling. That's what Pac had. When he passed, it was a void that was missing. DMX came. I didn't know subconsciously, that void was filled by him, but it had an energy, and I gravitated towards it. When I heard that album, I immediately started writing my own raps. Jumped in the studio at 16, Top Dog Entertainment. Since then, been back and forth, just growing as a person. I wasn't all the way fully connected. Just being in the studio rap, still going out there getting my head bumped a few times. But knowing I always had that scapegoat, music to save my life. You know what I'm saying? So when I locked in on that and realized this is what I got, to help me and my family, even help my city, that's when I really got on my stuff. I was 17, 18, man. I really, went back and looked at all the greats and seen each niche they had and see what can eventually come into my own niche off studying them. And it just wasn't an overnight thing for me, man. It's a whole lot of trial and error. And I think that's what make up me today. That's what make up Kendrick Lamar. When I get on that mic and say the things I say and how I say it, how I deliver it, how my flow is, how my cadence, it all comes from an era of doing it wrong, on the mic and just in life, period. Man, I probably got 500 songs on stash. These are songs that nobody never heard. You have to have patience and you have to have the passion for it. Because I could stop right then and there and just have all them songs, on drive, but I didn't do that. I kept going. I kept finding out what works for me and what beats work for me, and open up my mind to different things. Start traveling a little bit. Once I turned 21, that it really did it. Because I started seeing different stuff to talk about different things that come back full circle and relate to where I came from. And that's when the storytelling came about. So, albums, countless. I got songs upon songs, and hopefully one day a world to get to hear them. But right now I got them on stash. It's just the passion for the music, man. I felt like I hit a point, in my life where I realized all I think about was music. And when I hit that point, I was like, man, I can't live without doing it. Because if I don't, I'll be holding myself, and growing as a person. I don't know where this road of music is going to lead me. Right now I can just say a bunch of awards. You know what I'm saying? But who really knows? I might push me off to somewhere else in life to be thinking a whole nother way. So I always felt like, once I started thinking about it, constantly felt like I need to do it. I feel like I gotta finish the journey. Whether it keeps me right here or brings me all the way up here, I gotta finish it. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Come a point in time where you feel like you pigeonhole yourself into what everybody wants you to do. They come from going into label meetings, they come from radio, they just come from critics around you. And once you stop caring about what everybody's thinking and just do what you truly love and how you feel at the moment, I think that's when you, truly, make yourself successful, without having the riches or the gold or whatnot. When you find out that you can, still feel good about what you're doing and not really caring what everybody else thinking, they respect you as a leader more and they'll latch on to it, and then they'll listen. Then when they find out you're really talking about something, it's over. There was one particular meeting, I won't say the actual label, I think I was like 19, yeah, about 19. We went in, it was like, yo, make a song like this. Boom, all right. I'm finna gonna make a song like this. Boom, come back with a song like that. It was like, that song kinda not in no more. This song is out. Boom, all right. Go back and make a song like that now. cool. Yeah, but it's missing something. By the time I go back to fix what's missing, another song is out. You know, so after a while, you just get real frustrated. You be like, you know what? Nobody can really justify what a hit record is. It's not what the office is feeling or what the radio is feeling. Start with the people first. You know, these people contradict, you know, what songs and what music that they like. You know, and once I realized that, I just went for the gusto and started doing music that I felt that people needed to hear instead of what everybody else was telling me they needed to hear. You gotta have the vision first before anything. That's something I had to understand eventually down the line. You know, you can have, well, I'm putting it this way. 50 Cent told me one of the most realest things, you know, in music. When I was in New York, probably like my last 2 trips to New York, he said, talent will never outshines a person that works hard. In so many words, you can have the most talent in the world, but if you're not working hard for it, it's always somebody that's better than themselves. You know, to override that talent that you have, that born talent that you have. You know what I'm saying? And I took that and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Because no matter how much, you know, I was born with the ability, if I didn't have that grind and that vision for it, then it'll never come to light. And that's what I tell a young dude that's doing it now. You gotta have a vision for it, you know, and that vision comes with the dedication behind it. You can be raw. You know, some people make it with the raw talent, but majority of the time they fall off eventually if they don't put the work in behind it. And that's something that I live with forever, them words right there. You know, so 50 Cent telling it to me, I'm gonna tell it to the next guy.